Your ego doesn't like the idea of you being a beginner. You could be competent in different areas of your life, and your ego has got built up over there. But now you want to start something new, and you're going to be trash at it at first. So instead of working through that trash beginning moment, we tend to fall back. And that's your ego. Come on, let's break it down. Anytime we start doing something new, it's highly likely that you're going to suck at it. Not forever, but just until you really just learn the gist of what's going on. And the reps during those moments are the ones that matter the most. It's like playing a game. It doesn't matter which game you're going to play. If you don't know the buttons on the controller and how to hold that controller, you're going to suck at the game. First couple times you're playing, you're literally just understanding which button does what. And after you get that understanding, then you can actually start playing and competing and seeing how good you are. But you have to get past being a beginner first so that you can even see if you like the game. You see what I'm saying? And this is the same thing in real life. Like, let's just say going to the gym. If you haven't put any real time into working out, the idea of going to the gym for the first time can be daunting, especially if you're late 20s, 30s, or older, because you just feel like, wow, everybody's been doing this for so long and I'm so old and I don't know what to do in this place at all. Your ego doesn't like that idea because it's viewing this new thing as a threat. Threat equals danger. Threat equals something that we should not partake in. And why would we go towards something that we view as danger? It doesn't make sense on an internal level, but on the surface, we can just judge ourselves for not being able to take the actions when we want to. But you can't grow in your comfort zone. You had the idea to go to the gym for a reason. Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to bulk up. Whatever the situation is, it's on the other side of being a beginner. When you're a beginner, you don't know how to lift these weights. You don't know what type of food you should be eating to make the gym go easier. You don't know how to stretch after you finish working out, which can cause injuries. And you just have so many different things that you don't understand about the process yet that it can just seem daunting. And it'll just make you decide to not do it just because you didn't want to be a beginner in the beginning. It doesn't make sense to be an intermediate or a pro at something when you just start off. That's kind of a ridiculous expectation to have over yourself. That type of thing would just always give you an excuse to never get anything done because we have this high view of ourselves, this ego, and we don't want this ego to get diminished by trying something new and looking silly or stupid in front of people. That's all that's going on there, but you don't have to let this guide you. You don't have to just let this type of thinking be the end-all be-all. You can shift your state so that whatever you're looking at in front of you in this moment going to the gym won't be the biggest thing in the world. See, it's counterintuitive thinking. Your ego really would like for you to do things in life, but it just doesn't want you to suck. But in order to do these new things, you have to suck for a certain period of time. That's where your ego starts getting confusing and where you should just stop listening to it. You can shift your inner state and get to a point where whatever is in front of you, in this moment going to the gym, doesn't seem like the worst thing ever to do. It'll just look like another task instead of something that's going to have you looking lame, silly, not competent. Like, whatever worry is coming to your mind about going to this gym, it doesn't have to stop the process, but you can allow it to. It's up to you. And passion is the result of action. It's not the cause of it. See, the ego is just what we notice on the surface, but on a deeper level, it's your nervous system that's not cool with you feeling shameful or guilty or lame or any of these different things. Like, the guilt can be like, wow, I could have worked out my whole life, but I waited until now. So now you just have this shame type of feeling whenever it's time to get started with the gym. But you just got to let go of the past and let go of the future anxieties of what can possibly come from you actually trying and looking silly in front of people. These fears seem valid in theory, but in practice, once you actually get to the gym, you'll realize nobody cares about you, for one. And two, if you actually are doing stuff wrong, people tend to help. They'll just walk up like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but your head's not supposed to go there. And it's like, in that moment, you can take the embarrassed route, or you can just be like, oh, wow, thank you, I appreciate that, and just understand it for what it is. Be in the moment. They just helped you out. They didn't make fun of you. They didn't call you stupid. They didn't tell you to get out of the gym because you don't belong here, you're a noob. It wasn't anything like that. They just helped you out. But this is what you'll learn after you actually start going. Until you go, you can have all types of theories about how it's going to be. And it's usually not accurate. And it's usually not beneficial for you, because all of the different things that you're only experiencing in theory are going to make it seem like the most daunting event ever. Like, we probably shouldn't even do this whole gym thing. Why do we need to be a beginner? I wish I could just download the information of the workouts into my mind so I just knew how to do it already, instead of having to learn how to do it in front of everybody. And that'll be cool in a perfect world, but it's not the way that the cookie typically crumbles. You're gonna have to be willing to be bad at something if you wanna be good at something. That's just a prerequisite. You have to do this so that you can do that. Unless you're an anomaly and you can just start off and immediately be good at something, hey, more power to you. But if you're not that, if you're one of us regular people, just push past that initial discomfort. There's joy on the other side of it. That's where the passion comes from. That's when you actually start being able to freestyle, because you're not so caught up in how things have to look and how things have to be. You can start doing different things once you just get comfortable with it. But you don't even realize this until you start. So the next time that you're about to start something new, and then you just have this inclination to not do it because you don't want to look dumb or silly or whatever the situation may be, take a deep breath and allow your nervous system to shift states. Because when you're tense and thinking about all the possibilities, the negative ones, you're in a sympathetic state, which just means fight or flight. Your body is looking for danger. Any little implication that danger may be around you is just going to get more and more tense. And this important thing that you're doing, like, you're placing importance on it, because anything else you would have did within your day, it wouldn't have taken too much thought. But now that you have to really hesitate before doing something, your nervous system is picking this up as danger. So you can shift out of that sympathetic state into a parasympathetic state where you're able to rest and relax and see more options and actually move forward with what your mind is telling you, instead of having your body and your mind just in disarray, not really wanting to do the same things. You see what I'm saying? Breathe intentionally and then move intentionally. You can do it. You don't have to just be a victim to what your body doesn't want to do and what your ego is telling you that you shouldn't do in the moment. It's cool to be a beginner. That just lets you know you had the courage to start something. Not everybody in the world is going to start this new thing. So just pat yourself on the back for even doing that part, and then stick with it. Anytime it gets difficult, intentionally breathe, shift your state, and then keep at it. I'm Brad, and this is LGTM Healing, where we get your mind right so you can go and get your money right. I'll see you next time.